season took place without fans essentially being there until the very end in the playoffs. You can only hope to see it this year once again for the Bills and their passionate fan base. Let's see who the 30th overall pick of this draft is going to be. Commissioner helping the Bills fan out of his seat. And let's see who the commissioner has on his card.
With the 30th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Gregory Rousseau, defensive end, Miami.
All right, and he is here. It's a neat moment. Wow, is that Drew Rosehouse representing someone from Miami? Hold on a second. Let me just collect myself. There he is. There's Drew.
I'm happy for this kid. This kid opted out this year. His mom was a nurse and dealt with COVID. It was very real to Gregory Rousseau. That's why he opted out. Want to take care of his mother. So he goes to his pro day, does not have a great pro day. There's some thought he could slide. He was my top edge rusher. I put him as my number 2 guy. You're looking at somebody who was a high school safety and wide receiver.
Wow.
He's just figuring this whole thing out. In 1 year as a starter at Miami, he had 15.5 sacks. He didn't even really know what he's doing. So to me, when you have his size, his length, and that production, and he is nowhere near what he can be once he continues to develop.
And what a place for him to go to, Buffalo, just as the Bills are still climbing.
Yeah, and DJ said it earlier. A team built to play with a lead. With this offense, this reminds me of the Colts with Peyton Manning. It's 14-0 before you start. Here come Freeney and Mathis. Now you add Rousseau to Mario Addison, Jerry Hughes coming off the edges and getting after the quarterback. So that should be a whole lot of fun.
And this is a kid, guys, as we go to the video, who has the ability to play outside as well as reduce inside and create some pressure there as well. I talked about his size and length, and you see it show up. Look at the big hit here coming off of the edge. He uses that length when he gets to the point of attack. You can't get your hands on him, just so long. He just locks guys out. He does it in the run game. You see it as a pass rusher as well. He's going to get physically stronger, so you'll see more bull rush from him as you see him rushing off the edge here. Again, using that length peak. I talk about guys having a GPS. It's hard to be a great pass rusher if you can't feel and sense where the quarterback is. This kid has that despite not a lot of experience. You can reduce him inside and you clear the dance floor. What that means is you're going to fan out to protection and you're going to find some of these tomato can guards you're going to see in the NFL and you're going to let this guy beat up on him inside. So clear the floor and let him go to work. He's got a lot of versatility that way.
And, you know, I just got a text. Someone said there's no way he played wide receiver in high school. There's just absolutely no way.
Oh, yeah.
But guess what? Check out the tape.
There it is.
There's Greg Rousseau.
High pointed.
Coach, when you're scouting, these are the types of things that you see, right? You go out, you see these guys play a lot of different spots.
Oh, that's
and then you decide where they're going to play in college.
That's not fair.
Yeah, you're looking for the guys that can do the things that you can't coach, which is be big and long. This guy is so, that's what I wrote down on my sheet, unnaturally long. He just walked down the stage there and was high-fiving people and low-fiving people without really bending over. He was not really bending over. He was just reaching down. This guy is a quarterback's nightmare because you think you're protected, you feel the pocket, but he can reach out beyond the tackle and find you.
And one thing Coach said earlier that stuck in my head,
yes,
you go back to the tape for the opt-outs, all right? When the opt-outs weren't around, you go back to the tape. So the pro day wasn't great, but still, and what a lot of scouts are saying, 15.5 sacks the last time I saw him on tape. I can't unsee that. Let's see what we can do with him.
That footage of him in high school looked like Andrew Reed at the punt, pass, and kick in the old Coliseum.
That's a great point.
Where unless Josephson's 34.
I had been high on Rousseau through this whole process, and I talked to a lot of teams, and I felt like I couldn't get anybody to join me. And I'm like, am I living on Rousseau Island population 1?
Nice.
No, Sean McDermott was there the whole time, just on the other side of the island.
He just wasn't going to tell you about it. You know?
You might be right.
So the Ravens' second pick, this was a pick that was acquired from, I guess, Andrew Reed and the Kansas City Chiefs in the Orlando Brown trade that occurred just in the past week, sending Orlando Brown to beat